Hey everyone, if you're looking to set up a proper home gym without breaking the bank or taking up half your living room, this Marcy Smith machine power cage might just be the one worth checking out. I know space and budget are real concerns, so let me walk you through why this thing actually works if you're the right kind of user. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, this isn't just a squat rack, it's a full setup that replaces a bunch of separate machines. You get a built-in adjustable bench, pull-up bars, dip stations, and the actual Smith machine for guided lifts like shoulder presses or squats. That means you can do bench presses, rows, deadlifts, and even some cable work without needing a ton of extra equipment. I've seen people try to piece together a home gym with random benches and racks, and it ends up feeling cluttered and inefficient. This cage keeps everything contained in one footprint, which is huge if you're working with limited space. The build quality surprised me for the price. It's made from heavy-duty steel, and while I wouldn't recommend maxing out the 300-pound capacity every single rep, it feels solid enough for regular use. I've loaded it up with 200 pounds for squats and deadlifts without any wobble or flex. The J-hooks and safety bars are easy to adjust, which is a must when you're training alone. I've used cheaper racks where the adjustments felt flimsy, and it's a nightmare trying to re-rack weights safely. Here, the catches hold firm, and the catch bars are thick enough that you don't have to worry about them digging into your back during squats. One thing I really like is how versatile the bench is. It's not just a flat bench, it adjusts to multiple angles, so you can do incline presses, decline work, or even use it for step-ups. I've used it for Bulgarian split squats and core exercises like decline sit-ups, which I never expected from a bench that comes with a cage. Plus, the dip bars and pull-up stations are sturdy enough for weighted dips or pull-ups if you add a belt. I've done sets with an extra 50 pounds hanging off me, and the bars don't budge. That's not something you see on every budget cage. Another practical benefit is the storage. The cage has built-in pegs for holding plates, and the Smith bar itself has a spot for attaching resistance bands or a lat pull-down bar if you ever want to expand later. I've seen people with entire gyms where the plates are just stacked on the floor. It's messy and unsafe. This keeps everything organized and within arm's reach, which makes a difference when you're in the middle of a set and don't want to scramble for weights. Assembly was straightforward, though it took me about 2 hours with a friend helping. The instructions were clear, and all the hardware was accounted for. I put together some racks where half the bolts were missing or the holes didn't line up, so this was a nice change. The only hiccup was the bench. It took a little extra time to get the adjustments smooth, but once it was set, it worked great. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. If you're over 6 feet 2 inches or have a very wide frame, the bench might feel a little short, and the pull-up bar height might not suit taller users. Also, while the 300-pound capacity is fine for most home lifters, it's not designed for competitive powerlifting. If you're planning on going super heavy regularly, you might want something beefier. But for the average person looking to get a solid workout at home without spending thousands, this hits the mark. Pros-wise, the space-saving design and versatility are the biggest wins. You're getting a bench, a Smith machine, and a pull-up/dip station all in one, which saves you from buying multiple pieces of equipment. The build quality is solid for the price, and the storage options keep your setup neat. On the downside, the bench might not suit taller users, and the weight capacity isn't for extreme lifters. If you've been on the fence about setting up a home gym because of space or cost, this Marcy cage is worth a serious look. It's not going to replace a full commercial gym, but for everyday lifting, it's more than capable. Check it out using the link below, and let me know in the comments if you've tried it yourself or have any questions. Happy lifting!